Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday. I thought I'd remind you of that because if you're anything like me, all the days seem to be merging together. Anyway, that means we're another day towards actually our opening times again. So we're looking forward to that. I'm sure you are, all our staff are, and all the owners of our centres are too. So that will be a really amazing day. I hope you're all happy, well and keeping safe. And I just want to say a big hello to Mary Simpson, who is joining us every day, and she lives in Australia. And thank you for your support there, Mary. Does that mean that I can claim that we're now international? Gymophobics is international? Well, worth a go anyway. I'm going to claim that. So what we're doing today, we're going to replicate our gymophobic circuit. So again, you need your chair, you need your resistances, so that might be a tin of beans, a couple of bottles of water, some dumbbells if you're lucky to have those near you. And the focus today is going to be our legs. Now, don't be turned off by that and think, oh, I can't do lots of hard leg work, because I'm going to give you an alternative to do while sitting. So the main thing is that we keep moving and we keep active for the whole 30 minutes, so don't leave me. Okay, I'm just going to go away, put the buzzer on, because that guides us through our circuit. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we're going to warm up. So here we go, into our normal walking movements. Excellent. Take those arms up there so that we raise our heart rate and pump blood and oxygen around our body. I want you to keep smiling the whole way through this workout. Keep it going. It's lovely to hear all your comments, by the way. I really appreciate them. It really motivates me to keep going, so keep them coming in. Okay, here we go. One arm over, one leg out to the side. Again, just in your own time, at your own pace. Have a rest whenever you need to throughout the workout, and join in when you feel comfortable. Now we're going to take the legs behind and arms forward, just to shoulder height. Perfect. Let's do another 4 of these. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Arms over the head. Perfect. Keep that going. If you can't do the 2 movements together, choose to do the leg movement or the arm movements. And back into that walk. Swinging those hips. Those arms nice and high, and now we're going to stand with our feet apart and rotate those hips around to loosen off that lower back. Perfect. Back round the other way. Excellent. And rocking from side to side. Wonderful. So we're going to walk again, so up and down onto the toes, back down onto the heels. Rotate those shoulders to warm up the trapezius muscles between the neck and shoulders. Take it forward. Wonderful. Keep it going. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Knees bent. Tilt that pelvis. Arms reaching over. A nice stretch there for the whole of that upper body. Here we go. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. An alternate leg lunge, feet facing forward. So we're warming up the inner thigh here and the front of the quads as well. Ready for our leg workout. And we're just going to rock those hands from one side to the other. Okay, perfect. Just stretch out those tricep muscles here and changing sides. And you need to grab your chair. So in we go. So this part we're replicating our circuit. So we've done our warm-up and we're just going to do what we call a pull-down movement, and we're going to incorporate a bit of resisted tension into it. So arms over the head, and we're going to pull our arms down and stop about halfway and really squeeze into those shoulder blades so that we're working our latissimus dorsi muscle, and let's have those biceps popping as well. The front of the arm, and finish the movement. Here we go. Hold and squeeze. Abs pulled in, nice straight back, and finish the movement. Lovely. Keep it there, really squeeze all the muscles in the upper back. Isolating those muscles, do some isometric work. And again, into it and squeeze. The body should be shaking, you're squeezing that much. And one more time, here we go. Hold and squeeze. And then we're just going to do a full range of movement. So working with resistance, we call this the isotonic phase. So that's what resisted tension is all about. Isometrics and isotonic work incorporated together. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1, and again holding halfway into that movement. Squeeze into those resistances, so hands really gripping, again to help isolate all the muscles in the arms and the upper back and finish the movement. Here we go. Hold and squeeze. Are those abs in? Check out that they are. Finish the movement. And again. Hold and squeeze. Perfect. One more time. Excellent. And then a full range of movement. Wonderful. Toning up the upper back here. So getting rid of any lumps and bumps around where that bra strap sits. Let's do another 4 of these. 3 more. 2 more. And 1, and again back into that holding and squeezing. And finish that movement. And again, here we go. Hold and squeeze. And finish the movement. Keep that going, you're doing really well. And again. Excellent. And relax. Now, what we're going to do next, if you don't want to stand and do our leg exercises, your exercises are going to be knee lifts while sitting down, leg extensions, like so, leg circles, 1 on each leg, and getting up to do a walk at the end. So as I change, you're going to change and do those exercises. If you're all right to do some squats, that's what we're going to do. So if you're sitting down, you're doing your alternate knee lifts. If not, into our squats. So we want our feet facing forward, arms coming up there to shoulder height to help with our balance. And we're coming down as if we're sitting on a chair. Hold those abs in, working our quadriceps at the front of our thighs, hamstrings at the back of the legs, and gluteal muscles in the hip. Perfect. Now we're going to change exercises and we're going to do some adductor work. So adductor squats, if you're on your chair, you're doing leg extensions. So down we come. Perfect. Back's nice and straight. If you want to give this a go standing but need a bit of support, you could hold on to your chair. Excellent. And now we're going to change into a leg lunge, just a half a movement. So like so, if you're on your chair, you're now doing your leg circles. Wonderful. Excellent. And change sides. Here we go. Back's nice and straight. Abs in. Don't allow the knee to come forward of the toes. Wonderful. Next movement, we're going to do a curtsy squat. So one side only. So one leg forward and the other leg comes behind. If you're on your chair or you want to get off your chair, just go into a walk for this section. Just walking on the spot. Change sides into that curtsy squat. So this is the formula that we're going to be doing through the session for our leg work. And if you can, we're going to alternate this movement. Keep walking if you can't do these curtsy squats. Practicing for when we meet the Queen. Keep it going. Lovely. And then back into your normal parallel squats. If you're sitting down, alternate knee lifts. Lovely. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Perfect. You need your chair again. Moving on to the next piece of equipment that we might have in our centre. Grab your resistances. We're going to work on our chest. So we're going to do a fly movement. So we're just going to bring our arms in and back out. In and back out. Make sure your abs are pulled in, feet firmly on the floor, and that your back is nice and straight. There's the buzzer. Here we go. In and back out. Squeeze into that central position to isolate the pectoralis muscles in the chest. Those are the muscles that lift our bust for us. So we need to work those extra hard. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. We're going to now do a chest press movement. Lovely. Elbows high. You've done this one with me before, I'm sure, if you've been joining in every day. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 into that fly movement again. Lovely. Elbows nice and high. Squeeze into that central position. Perfect. Doing really well. Now stay with me. You don't have to go away and think, oh no, this is too hard for me. Just have a rest and join in when you feel comfortable. Arms forward. Hope we're still smiling out there. Keep it going. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And back into that fly. Perfect. Wonderful. Elbows high. Excellent. And after this, we're going to do our leg work again. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 into that chest press movement. Are we feeling this in the arms, the shoulders and the chest? Hopefully we are. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Finishing with this fly movement. Abs pulled in, backs nice and straight. Perfect. Keep that going. Lovely. Doing really well. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Back into that chest press because the buzzer's not gone yet. There we go. Excellent. You don't need your resistances. You don't necessarily need your chair, but you can stay sitting in the chair. Remember, if you're sitting down, it's lifting the knees, then it's a leg extension movement, and then it's a leg circle, and then it's walking on the spot. If not, we're going to do some parallel squats. So feet about hip width apart, abs pulled in, and we're just going to go down as far as we feel comfortable. Here we go. And again, if you can't keep doing, have a little break. And that's the challenge, isn't it? That each time you join in, you can do a little bit more every day. Keep that going. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And into that adductor squat now. If you're on your chair, you're doing your leg extension. So down we come. Shoulders back. Abs in. Perfect. You feel that on the adductor muscle here, the inner thigh. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. I'll turn to the side to show you our half a lunge. So just coming down as far as you feel comfortable. Don't allow the knee to come forward of the toes, the trainers, the front of the trainers. Otherwise you put a lot of stress on that knee joint. Back nice and straight, abs in. And let's change sides, same thing. Here we go. Down and back up. Perfect. Lovely. Let's do another 4. 3, 2, and 1. Curtsy squat, just one side. And if you're on your chair, legs straight out, and flex the foot, and just circle that leg around and then change legs when I do. Change over. Here we go. Wonderful. Squatting down. Stay with me. If there's something you can't do, keep moving. Just walk on the spot. And let's alternate this movement. One side, other side. Perfect. Are we feeling this in our legs yet? Let me know. Keep it going. Lovely. And into our squats. Here we go. And if you're sitting down, it's alternate knee lifts. Perfect. And relax. Grab your chair. And this time, we're going to work into your abdominal muscles. So we're going to start with doing some resisted tension. You know how much I like that. So it's really pulling in the abdominal muscles. So we're going to have our hands up like so. And we're going to go into that movement that you've done with me before. Your first time, I want you to concentrate on pulling those abdominal muscles in. So imagine you've got somebody who's tied a piece of string to your belly button and pulling the abs back towards the spine. Here we go. Down, hold and squeeze those muscles. And finish the movement. Back up. We're working our rectus abdominis muscles here. That runs the whole length of our abdomen, where your six-pack is, and finish the movement. We're all going to have a six-pack by the time we've finished in lockdown, and finish the movement. Here we go. Pull in those abs, and finish the movement. Let's keep this going. Squeeze in there. Lovely. Make those muscles quiver. You're working that hard. Lovely. And then we're just going to complete the whole range of that movement. Here we go. Lovely. Breathing out as we crunch our abdomen up. Breathe in as we come back up. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. But still pulling in those abs. Perfect. Okay, this time we're going to do a seated trunk twist. And we're going to bring that knee up. So we're working into our external obliques, and the muscles in the waist, and our transverse abdominis muscles that go across the lower end of the ab. And keep our tummies nice and tight, firm, flat looking. Let's keep this going. Sit nice and tall. Abs in. Perfect. And then back to our tummy crunches. So here we go. Pull in those abs, hold and squeeze. And then finish the movement. Lovely. Just do what you can. Have a rest if you need to. Join in when you're comfortable. If you can't do any of these things, just walk on the spot. It's a matter of just moving the body. We're made to move. Keep going. Abs in nice and tight. Finish the movement. Excellent. Back into that full range of movement. And remember, we're exercising our back at the same time there. Perfect. We don't need, again, our chairs, unless you're still remaining sitting and doing your leg work sitting down. So you know what we're doing now. Parallel squats for those ladies that are standing up. Anybody else? Who's sitting down, you're raising one leg at a time to work into the quads. And then I'll advise you what to do on the change. Are we ready? Feet at hip width apart. And we're just going into that movement. Perfect. If you're sitting down, alternate knee lifts. And in both cases, our abs are pulled in. Lovely. Working our quadriceps at the front of the thigh, hamstrings at the back, gluteal muscles in the hip. Let's do another 4 of these. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Adductor squats now. So if you're sitting down, it's an alternate leg extension. So you're just taking one leg at a time out in front of you. Flexing the feet when you're doing that. You've done that with me before. Otherwise, into these adductor squats to focus on the adductor muscle here on the inner thigh. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. If you're standing, we're doing a half a lunge. If you're sitting, you're doing a leg circle. So legs straight out, foot flexed, and just make a circle with a foot. And then when I change legs, you change legs. Back's nice and straight here, abs in, change sides. Here we go. Down and back up. Perfect. Are we feeling this yet? Let me know. Don't go away. Keep exercising with me. And now we're going into that curtsy squat. So you're standing, one leg behind, whilst you're lunging with that front leg. If you're on a chair, you might wish to walk on the spot. Change sides. Here we go. Over and squat. Squat and back. Perfect. Let's alternate this movement now. Here we go. Lovely. Back straight, abs in. Keep it going. Excellent. Last time. Back into those squats. Arms forward and squatting down. Perfect. There's the buzzer. Grab your chair. Now we're going to work on your arms here. So what we're going to do are some bicep movements, and then we're going to do some tricep movements. So if you have got your resistances handy, perfect. Let's make sure we're sitting correctly. Shoulders back, abs in, feet firmly on the floor. Elbows tucked in nicely. And what we're going to do is isolate this bicep muscle by squeezing our elbows in and just lifting to halfway and really trying to get that bicep muscle to pop. So really engaging that muscle. Finish the movement. Here we go. Up, squeeze into that muscle and finish the movement. So again, a little bit of resisted tension going on here while we're working our muscles, and squeezing and holding is called isometric work. Keep it there. Now, if you're doing this well, you should really start to feel that muscle working. Perfect. One more time. Hold and squeeze. Excellent. Then into our full range of our bicep curl. Lovely. Keep those elbows in tight. Keep those muscles tight. Even on the reverse movement. So as we lower our arms, still keep those muscles tight. On the way up, it's our concentric phase, we call it. On the way down, it's our eccentric phase, but we've got to work equally in both those movements. Okay, let's work on our triceps. I like to do this standing, but it's up to you. You've done this with me before. We're pushing back, elbows nice and high. And it's that latter end of the movement that's important, really squeezing into those triceps there. Okay, we're going to shorten this movement now. So just a small movement, just that back phase of the activity. Can you feel that into the tricep? Great feeling, isn't it? Abs pulled in, back's nice and straight. Just that latter end of the movement. And then the full range of movement again. Elbows high. Really isolate that tricep muscle. Perfect. We won't have any bingo wings when we finish with this. And a small movement. Keep it there. Lovely. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 into that fuller range of movement. Excellent. Perfect. Well done. Now we're doing our last little bit on our legs. So no chair. Or you can remain seated, obviously. Remember, if you're sitting down, it's those knee lifts. Then it's leg extensions. Then it's leg circles. walking on the spot. But if you're standing with me, we're going to do our parallel squats. So feet are hip width apart. Let's do this. Down and back up. Down and back up. As we come back up, if you can push your hips slightly forward and squeeze into those glutes, that will help lift and tone the bottom. Perfect. Keep that going. Check out those abs are engaged and you're pulling them in. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Add up to squats or leg extensions if you're sitting down. Back's nice and straight. Shoulders back. Abs in. Perfect. Focusing now on the inner thigh. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Half a leg lunge if you're standing. If not, leg circles while sitting. Here we go. Keep it going. Shoulders back. Abs in nice and tight. And let's change legs. If you're sitting down, you're changing your leg also. Here we go. Perfect. Keep that there. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last time. If you're sitting, you might want to stand and just walk through this section or repeat one of the leg exercises that you like doing. Excellent. Let's change sides. Here we go. Over. And out to the side. Perfect. Keep it there. Doing really well. Let's alternate this movement. Stay with me. We're almost done. Keep it going. Have a rest if you need to. Just walk on the spot if you feel you've done enough. Excellent. Back into those parallel squats. Down we go. If you're sitting down, it's alternate knee lifts. Lovely. Squeeze those glutes on the way back up. Perfect. Well done. Okay, we're going into your cool down. So, what we're going to do is stretch out those muscles we've been working the most, which are your legs. If you want to hold on to a chair, that's absolutely fine. We're going to stretch out those quadricep muscles in the front of the thigh. Bend the supporting knee, hold it there. Push the foot into the hand so you can feel that stretch a little bit more. Lovely. And changing sides. Bend that supporting knee, foot into the hand. Excellent. Stretching out those hamstrings and glutes. Or the weight on that bent leg. Sit into that movement. Can you feel that in that hamstring and the calf muscle into the glutes in the bottom? Change sides. All the weight on that bent leg. Perfect. Stretching out those calf muscles. So one leg behind, one in front. And just make sure the heel is down on that back leg. And we're just lunging slightly into that movement to feel that into the calf. Gastrocnemius muscle. And let's change sides. Here we go. Keep that heel down. Don't allow the knee to come forward of the toe, otherwise you're putting a lot of pressure on that knee joint. Come to the centre, squat down, deep breath in. Down and breathe out. Perfect. Real big stretch up there above the head. Squat down. Excellent. Breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. Lovely. Stretching the upper back. So feet about hip width apart, knees soft, abs pulled in. Push the hands away, head comes down. Really stretch out that upper back there. Hold and enjoy that stretch. Wonderful. And then stretch over to the side to feel this into the external oblique here in the waist. Knees are still bent. Change sides. Lovely. And just holding on to the arm just above the joint. Give yourself a hug. Perfect. Stretching out that tricep at the back of the arm. Change sides. Wonderful. Rotating those hips just to loosen off the back. Perfect. Back round the other way. Now tomorrow we've got one body part to focus on, and that is the hips, the gluteal muscles, or the bottom. And so we're going to lift and tone that area for you tomorrow. So that's our focus tomorrow. Just shake out your legs, shake out your arms. And before you all go, I've got a challenge for all our instructors and all the owners of our centres. I want you all joining in on Friday for the full half hour, and I want you to tell me that you're actually taking part. So get that message out there, owners and instructors. Well, we're all going to do this together, as well as our members and our new guests. So keep safe, look after yourselves, go outside, have a walk, get out of breath while you're walking to improve your cardiovascular system. Thanks for joining me again today. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.